Most people overpay for a bedroom tower fan, and the quietest one on this list is not the most expensive. Links below, stick around until the end. Pick the wrong tower fan, and you are staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. with a machine that sounds like a box fan in a tin shed. I compared noise floors, oscillation coverage, airflow distance, and smart controls across the 5 fans actually worth buying in 2026, judged on real owner feedback and verified specs. One of them costs less than you'd expect and still wins. Whether you want near silent sleep mode or full room coverage, we have got you covered. If raw airflow is your whole checklist, this is your fan. At $89.94, the DREO 42-inch hits 28 feet per second and drops to 20 decibels, genuinely whisper quiet. 9 speeds, 4 modes, LED display, solid resume. The 12-hour timer is the ceiling though, and at 42 inches, it is the bulkiest footprint in this lineup. For a smaller bedroom, that matters. Strong airflow, honest price. But the next one tightens up every edge, this one leaves rough. If you want to run your tower fan from your phone without getting off the couch, the DREO 2026 upgraded DC motor is built for exactly that. At $79.98, it is the only fan in this lineup packing full Wi-Fi and voice control alongside a 20 decibel noise floor and 28 feet per second airspeed, 8 speeds, 4 modes, and 8-hour timer, solid on paper. Owners rated 4.5 stars across nearly 13,000 reviews, so the core hardware earns its reputation. The honest catch, some buyers report Wi-Fi connectivity hiccups, and 8 speeds feels limiting next to what sits above it. Smart bedroom fan at a fair price, but our number one tightens the spec sheet considerably. If you want app and voice control without crossing the $100 mark, here is where Rento enters the picture. At $89.99, the Rento 43-inch 2026 model is the most feature-loaded fan at this price on paper. 4 speeds, 4 modes, 25 feet per second airflow, a 28 decibel noise rating, 12-hour timer, plus app, voice, remote, and touch control all in the box. That spec sheet looks genuinely competitive. Here is the honest problem though. Only around 100 reviews exist at the time of this video. That is thin. Real-world reliability patterns simply have not had time to surface yet. So who actually buys this? The early adopter who wants maximum control, features at minimum spend, and is comfortable being a first-wave user. If that is not you, the number one pick removes every question mark. If you want a name with a track record in tower fans, the DREO 90-degree oscillating fan at $59.48 at the time of this video is where most serious buyers start looking. Over 1,600 ratings at 4.5 stars, that is not a fluke. At 28 decibels and 26 feet per second of airflow, it genuinely moves air across a room without sounding like a box fan from 2009. 4 speeds, 3 modes, 90-degree oscillation. The 8-hour timer covers a full night's sleep and then some. Honest weakness, you get 4 speeds where the top pick gives you more granular control. So if you are a light sleeper chasing that perfect middle setting, you might feel the gap. For most bedrooms though, this is a proven, quiet, capable fan at a fair price. But the number one pick edges it out in ways that matter if you truly cannot tolerate noise. If noise is your actual deal breaker, not just a preference, but a genuine sleep issue, this is the fan that was built around that exact problem. The Levo at 36-inch at $54.95 at the time of this video is our number one pick, and it earns that spot with numbers. 28 decibels on its quietest setting. That is a whisper. A library is louder. Pair that with 28 feet per second of air velocity, and you are getting real airflow without the white noise torture some fans call quiet mode. 5 speeds, 4 modes, a 12-hour timer, 90-degree oscillation across a 36-inch column, the spec sheet covers every bedroom scenario. With over 11,000 reviews at a 4.5 rating, owners clearly agree. At under $55, this is the best combination of silence, reach, and programmability in this entire lineup. If you sleep light and run hot, this is the one. So let's cut to it. On pure noise, the DREO at 20 decibels wins, but the Levoit's 28 decibels is barely audible in a real bedroom. Timer-wise, Levoit stretches furthest. Oscillation reliability is consistent across the field, though several owners flag the budget Rento drifting over months. Total cost over 5 years, the DC motor models consume noticeably less power. That gap adds up quietly on your electricity bill. Bottom line, the Levoit wins. Quietest at 28 decibels, longest throw at 28 feet, and priced where it hurts the competition most. The DREO models are genuinely solid, but they charge you more to get there. Links are below. Stop sleeping hot tonight. Links are in the description. Subscribe. More comparisons like this drop every week.